In this learning session, we'll be learning the different methods of solving a pair of linear equations. Now, the different methods are the elimination by substitution method, elimination by equating coefficients, cross multiplication method, graphical method, and expressing the equations in same variable. And the basis of these methods is converting the linear equations in two variables into one variable, finding out the value of one variable and then finding out the second variable. Let us understand this one by one. Now, elimination by substitution method. In this method, one of the variable is eliminated by substituting its value from one equation into another. That means we are converting a linear equation in two variables into one variable. So let us understand with the help of an example. Now we are given 2x minus y equal to 3 is one equation, 4x minus y equal to 5 is another equation. Now to solve these equations, we have to first eliminate one of the variables in one equation. So for that we have to find the value of y from one equation. So I have taken the first equation here, 2x minus y equal to 3. By solving, we get y is equal to 2x minus 3. Now put this value of y in the second equation. By putting the value in the second equation, we get 4x minus 2x minus 3 equal to 5, 4x minus 2x plus 3 equal to 5, and solving, we get x is equal to 1. So having got the value of x is equal to 1, put the value of x in one of those equations, then we get the value of y as minus 1. Therefore, the solutions of the equations is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. So therefore, remember, these are unique solutions, and this is how we find the solutions by substitution method. Now the second method is elimination by equating the coefficients. Now the coefficients of one of the variables in both the equations are made equal by multiplying each equation by a suitable factor. The variable is eliminated by subtraction or addition. Now let us consider an example to understand this method. We are given two equations, 11x minus 5y plus 61 equal to 0, 3x minus 20y minus 2 equal to 0. We find that if you want to eliminate y, we have to make their coefficients same. So I have to convert 5 into 20, and for that I have to multiply this by 4. By multiplying by 4, I get 44x minus 20y plus 244 equal to 0, and we can now add or subtract. So therefore I have added here 44x minus 25 equal to minus 244, 3x minus 25 is equal to 2. By adding, we get 41x is equal to minus 246 and x is equal to minus 6. Now put the value of x is equal to minus 6 in one of these equations, then we get y is equal to minus 1. Therefore x is equal to minus 6 and y is equal to minus 1 are the solutions of the equation. The basics for solving these equations is the same. That means convert the equations in one variable first, find the value of one variable, put the value of the known variable to one of the equations to get the value of the other variable. Now the third method is the cross multiplication method of solving the pair of linear equations. Now if we are given a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 are a pair of linear equations, then we have to find three ratios. One is of the ratio of x, the ratio of y, and ratio of 1. Now first of all, we have to write the equation standard form. These are the standard forms here. Now take x first. Now taking x, leave the coefficients of x, take the coefficients of y and the constants, that is b1, b2, c1, c2, and take y, leave the coefficients of y, take the coefficients of x and the constants, that is c1, c2 and a1, a2. Now for the constant c1, c2, we have taken 1 in the numerator and a1, a2 and b1, b2 in the denominator. Now cross multiply them, that is x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equal to y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 and equal to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Please remember, first we have to take the product, that means first fall and then get up. That means b1 c2 first and then b2 c1 with a minus sign, c1 a2 first, then c2 a1 with a minus sign, a1 b2 first and a2 b1 with a minus sign. So this is what is the basics which you have to remember. And then taking the ratio of x and 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1, we can take x is equal to, taking this to the numerator, we get b1 c2 minus b2 c1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and that is the value of x we get here. And to get the value of y, take this ratio and this ratio again, take the denominator of y, that is of this ratio, to the numerator, then we get y is equal to c1 a2 minus c2 and a1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and this is how we can solve the equation by cross multiplication method. Since we are crossing the denominators here, this method is called as the cross multiplication method of solving the pair of linear equations. Now let us understand how to solve by an example. Now 2x minus y equal to 3 and 4x minus y equal to 5 are the two equations given to us. First write them in standard form. 2x minus y minus 3 equal to 0, 4x minus y minus 5 equal to 0. Then write the three ratios. We already know what are the three ratios here. That is x divided by b1 b2 c1 c2, y divided by c1 c2 a1 a2, and 1 divided by a1 a2 b1 b2. Now cross multiply them. That is b1 c2 minus b2 c1, c1 a2 minus c2 a1, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. That's what I have done here. So I have taken b1 b2. Now b1 b2 is minus 1 minus 1, and then c1 c2 is minus 3 minus 5, and then here c1 c2 is minus 3 minus 5, and we have got a1 a2, that is 2 and 4. Then we have 2 and 4 minus 1 here. Now follow the procedure. Multiply minus 1 into minus 5, that is 5. Minus of minus into minus is plus, therefore minus 3. Minus 3 into 4 is minus 12. Minus of minus 10, and 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Minus of minus 4. Then simplify it. We get x upon 2 is equal to y by minus 2 is equal to half, and therefore by taking the first ratio and the third ratio, we get x is equal to 2 by 2, that is x is equal to 1. Taking the second ratio and the third ratio, y by minus 2 is equal to 1 by 2, therefore y is equal to minus 2 by 2, that is y is equal to minus 1. Therefore the values of x are 1 and minus 1. So they are the solutions of the given equation. Remember that.